Hey guys, Manga Comics back with a little video that's going to be kind of different. This is going to be a contest entry for KKNComics 50 subs contest. First of all, congrats to him for hitting 50 subs. That's huge. Can't wait till I hit 50 subs. Yeah, it's definitely something huge. If you haven't checked him out, great guy, has great videos, and I'll put his link down in the description. You guys can look at his videos. Yeah, he's just an awesome guy, and leaves great comments and has good information as well. So I definitely recommend checking him out. For his contest, he wanted you to show off at least 3 variant covers that you had. I went through my box and pulled out a couple that I really liked, and I don't go for variants, but I ended up with a few, and I'm not going to tell a story behind all of them, but yeah. So let's just get into this. Alright, first we got the Amazing Spider-Man 539, and if you can tell, this is a second print variant. And I just really like the art on this cover. It's so simple, yet it's definitely, it just caught my eye. I saw this in my shop and had to get it up. It was about $4 or $5, I think. And here's the regular cover, yeah, I just bought them both. I've got this one offline though. And this is actually when, as it says, Peter Parker back in, Spider-Man back in black. This is when he makes the costume himself, the black costume. It's not the symbiote he's wearing. So I always wanted to read that story, actually. So I'm probably going to pick up the next few issues about this too. And it's just a good story to have. Another variant I really liked was X-Men #1 variant. This is the Dynamic Forces variant. I got this. This is with the all-girl X-Men. The cover just looks amazing with Rogue, Jubilee, Kitty, Psylocke, Storm. I don't want to mess up that person, so I'm not gonna say. If you guys can tell me who that is, and I don't want this to be too long. So yeah, it's just a really cool cover, and my niece really likes the girl X-Men, so that was a plus too. And also, this is a, I think I've shown this before, but it's a 1 in 3,000 copies. So, really awesome to have, and, if I get it signed, then I'll have the only one in the world. So, yeah, I picked that up, and it was really cheap, man. So, yeah, really cool. And another variant I really liked is the Amazing Spider-Man 700.5. Human Torch, he's one of my favorite Marvel heroes, one of Marvel's first, and this cover just looks outstanding. So I picked it up. It was cover price as well. And this variant, I got Daredevil, what is this, 21. I find this interesting because the second print, this is a second printing variant, and it's the same as, I think this is the same as the regular cover, but they call this the second print variant. So I just found that interesting. If anybody could, I don't know. I'm not going to dwell on that too much, but yeah, I don't know. Not one of my favorite variants, because I think this is the regular cover, but they constitute it as a variant, so I thought that was kind of weird. Now, as you guys know, Flash, my favorite superhero. I've been picking up his first few issues of the New 52, and I was lucky enough to get some of his variants, and one of them, it was Flash #3. This cover is amazing with, the Speed Force around him and the blue. It just looks amazing. And if you guys can't tell, this is a Jim Lee variant cover. I really want to get I want to get Superman Unchained Jim Lee variant. I just think that looks amazing. But every time I see it, it goes $20 on eBay. And so you know, that's just a little too pricey for my taste. But I really love Jim Lee variants. I love the way he draws, so try and pick up his variants whenever I can. And the last comic I'm going to show is another Flash. This is the Flash #2 of the New 52, and this is of course the second variant for #2. This is a Greg Capullo cover, and you know, I just love this cover. It's like it's got the clock under there, and you know, it says like fast, and that's super fast, and then it's on OMG, and then they have the Flash symbols. That's just amazing, and you know, it's so simple, and it caught my eye automatically, so I picked this up. Yeah, relatively cheap, by the way. So I have more Flash variants, but I didn't want this video to be too long, and those were just some of my favorites. And so yeah, those were some I picked up, and yeah, those are some of my favorite variants. And the last thing KKNComics wanted to know was our next attainable Holy Grail. I don't really go for Holy Grails per se, but at least not right now. But definitely, if I had to say something right now, I'm going to be picking up in the next month. I want to say next month, June. Is the Amazing Spider-Man 300. Probably get that a graded copy, and just to have it at least an 8.0 or higher, and spend a couple of, you know, just spend the money on it, because that's, you know, I just think that's something cool to have. Venom's first appearance, as we all know. So yeah, that's definitely what I'm going to be doing over the summer. I'll be looking for that, and trying to find it at a decent price, but not, you know, I'm willing to spend the money for it. So yeah, that was all I want to know. And hopefully this video is not too late, because it is May 13th, and he said the deadline was May 13th, but I'm not sure if the day May 13th is the cutoff point. So hopefully I'll send it in, and you know, we'll see. Alright guys, that's enough for me rambling. Congrats again to KKNComics for his 50 subs. Man, I really love watching his videos, and you know, if you guys haven't checked them out, if you're watching me, you guys have watched his. So you know, just a great guy. Really enjoys the hobby. Yeah, so I definitely recommend you checking him out. And I'll put his link down for you guys to see. Okay. And since this is his contest entry, I will be doing his sign off. Okay. Deuces, guys. Scissor.